back again with part 2 of the Midnight Pumpkin Black Edition, and we got to step 2 in the last video, so we're going to crack on. Not going to talk too much, just going to get on with it. If you could please like, share and subscribe, it helps me immensely, and it spurs me on to do more videos. Right, so I've kind of decided on the colour. I didn't know whether I was going to show people yet or not, but this is the colour that I'm going to use. I don't know how easy that is for you to see. It's a Ford Purple Velvet, so I'm hoping that's going to look quite cool. I've not seen another one in the purple, so hopefully that should look quite cool. Right, so in the last video we assembled this, so in this video we need to attach the 4 mounting points, which I've already removed from their sprue, and they just basically go on like this. So I've already got 4 washers and 4 screws, so we're going to install the body mounts. And if you look on the instructions, I hope you can see that on the camera, this one has a hook on it, this one doesn't. So these ones go inboard, facing inwards on the back, so that basically sits with that hooked over, and you do that one down, and these ones go on the front, but they go from the outside in. The little washer stuck there, so they go like that. So that one's sort of in facing out, and this one is out facing in. So I'll get these done and we'll come back to it in a sec. Right guys, so we're back. We've got all 4 body posts mounted, and we've tweaked them up with the screwdriver to make sure they're tight. So the next step is we have to mount the servo inside. So if you can see on the overhead camera, we've got this lip at the front, and we basically just have to bring this down and through there, and then those 2 posts line up, and we need 2 screws into here. Right guys, so we've got our servo mounted, and as you see we've got the steering servo coming through the bottom there. So next on to step 5. So in step 5 we need to install the radio gear. So I've already opened some of the packaging on this. We've got this instruction booklet, which is very easy and clear to follow. We've got the normal safety things and advisories, and this is a kind of very useful piece, because this speed controller can do brushed and brushless. This one has already been set up to run with a brushed motor that obviously comes with this kit, so it's worth reading all of the instructions, because that is a very useful piece of info, because it saves you messing around with the instructions. When it's on, we should get a green light, which means it's set for brushed. So we're going to get all the radio gear out, we're going to set it up, get it powered up, make sure that the servo and everything is working as it should do, and the speed controller, and once I'm happy with that, then we'll install it in the vehicle. We're back, we've got the transmitter, battery, receiver, the ESC is connected, and when it's turned on it'll give 1 green flash to show that it is in brushed mode. So okay, so that's on, and it says MP1 for Midnight Pumpkin, and we turn this on. There you go, so we have one beep and 1 green flash, which means we're in brushless mode, and we have the steering there, and on the motor, so we know everything is working electronically. So now we can go ahead and start fitting it all. We're back, and as you can see, the radio gear is now in. I've just done these with like a twist tie at the moment, because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to route that at the end of the day. I may change it. Because we're running a brushed motor, we only need the yellow and the blue. If we was running a brushless with a sensor, we would need this orange as well. So I've just zip tied that and just tuck it there for now, just so it's out the way. We've got the small antenna here. May try to run that antenna, maybe that's the straw hole for the original. We do actually get a short straw for this aerial if I choose to use that. So right, so we're going to leave that to one side. So step 6 is the axles. So we're going to need the axle bag, so pop those out. So we'll pop these off of the sprue. So for now we need these. So we've got those two parts there, and we need this parts bag that's got the wheelie bar and springs and other things. We need, that is one axle, and that is the other axle. So we're going to need to insert bearings and grease everything as we go. So I'm just going to sort all this out, and then I will come back once I've got everything that I need to continue. Right guys, we're back. So I've got the components out just for this one part of the gearbox at the moment. I opened the little tube of grease and it come squirting out. So we've got some on there a bit prematurely. So we need to slide this piece on there, and it says to grease it now. You could wait, I suppose, until after you fully assembled it. Doesn't have to be right now. And then we've got one of the ball bearings which goes into the engine case in there, to the gearbox, and then this piece drops in there. There you go. And we've got this small piece here which has got a hole in one side, and it's just got like a small recess, and there's a small pin there, so that goes onto the back of the gearbox. And then we have to pop a screwdriver in there. There you go. See? So there we go. So that is one half of the gearbox assembled. So I will continue this. I will get the whole thing assembled, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at the gearbox once it's done. Right guys, there we are. We're completely done up to step 10. So we're going to call that a day for now, and we'll carry on in the next video. So please like, share and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you've got anything you'd like to say, even if it's just hi. And I will see you in the next one.